Oh, you gotta love the Maritimes. Low tide at Minister's Island in New Brunswick near St. Andrews. One of the only places I know of, but low tide, you can drive across to the island.
That's pretty cool.
And that's how you get there.
Mm-hmm.
And a beautiful day to do it.
Yeah. I don't know if that gets talked about enough, and when it comes to tourism here in the Maritimes, the fact that you can actually do that there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, really cool to see. Before we get into our forecast here in the Maritimes, I want to bring you an update on a tropical storm. We talked about this yesterday.
You haven't had many to talk about this year.
No, not lately. She's been a little bit odd, especially considering we've come up to the peak of the season. But we were keeping track of that area out in the middle of the Atlantic. It's very much out in the middle of the Atlantic right now. But this is a tropical storm, Gabrielle. It has maximum sustained winds near 85 kilometers per hour. It's not particularly well organized at the moment. It's actually moving towards the northwest near 23 kilometers per hour. Here's the latest forecast track from the National Hurricane Center, and the extended forecast goes out all the way up to next Monday. And you can see that that forecast track doesn't approach us here in the Maritimes or Atlantic Canada. It does approach, though, maybe Bermuda or come to the vicinity of Bermuda. So Bermuda will have to be paying attention to the development of this storm system over the next several days. Now, there's a reason why the National Hurricane Center only goes out about 5 days with these storm tracks, and that's because these storms are subject to a lot of change, especially in the long-range forecast. But even looking at some forecast guidance, talking about computer forecast models that go out beyond this time, it looks highly unlikely like this storm system will become a risk to us here in the Maritimes and Atlantic Canada. It does look like it's going to take a curve back off towards the North Atlantic. That being said, we'll keep tabs on it in case something changes here. Taking a look at weather conditions across the country, looking out west, very fair, low 20s right now. Vancouver, Victoria, Prince George sitting at 23 degrees. It's hot in Edmonton, sitting at 27 right now. Low 20s, Saskatoon and Regina. Winnipeg, just a touch cooler, sitting at 19. Southern Ontario is pretty warm. Got 25 right now at Toronto, 24 at Montreal, reporting some cloud cover. 24 degrees at Fredericton this hour, 21 at Halifax, and 23 at Charlottetown. 16 degrees for St. John's. Taking a look at our timeline for cloud cover and precipitation, so that high cloud that we've been seeing increase a little bit throughout the day today for parts of the Maritimes, that's going to continue to roll in out of the south as we make our way through the night. That's off of that stalled out low pressure system around the eastern seaboard of the United States that in some areas has created some flooding issues. As for tomorrow, we start off the day with a fairly cloudy sky around the region. I do expect that cloud cover to break up a little bit into and through the afternoon, so some sunny breaks certainly possible, and even a bit more of a fair weather mix of sun and cloud for some northern and western areas of New Brunswick. Low chance of showers beginning the afternoon in the southwest of Nova Scotia, 20 to 30% chance, and then a bit of a higher chance of showers, say 40% chance for northern areas of New Brunswick beginning Thursday evening as a cold front begins to move in out of the west, and that's the same front that could bring some scattered showers to parts of the Maritimes on Friday. Winds in the forecast for tomorrow out of the southwest. They increase a little bit compared to today, becoming just a little bit more on the breezy side. Some gusts in the range of 30 to 40 kilometers per hour, a little bit more widespread, especially eastern New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, eastern areas of Nova Scotia. Low temperatures tonight for the region, a little bit milder than the past couple of nights, falling into a range around 10 to 16 degrees. And still warm for a mid-September day tomorrow. We're looking at highs of 22 to 25 across the north of New Brunswick and central and southern areas of New Brunswick with high temperatures mostly in the low 20s, 19 on parts of the Bay of Fundy coastline. Prince Edward Island for tomorrow with high temperatures 21 to 24 degrees. For eastern areas of Nova Scotia, most of the highs will be in the low 20s, 20 to 23. Northern and central parts of the province with high temperatures as well, 20 to 22 degrees for tomorrow, so maybe not quite as warm as it was today. The Annapolis Valley with highs near 23, and on the south shore of Nova Scotia, high temperatures between 21 and 23 degrees. Taking a look at the 7-day outlook for New Brunswick coming up on Friday. Isolated showers, highest chance of a shower will be in the morning, and for the south of the province, cool, almost fall feeling start to the upcoming weekend. Sunshine for Sunday. And speaking of fall, equinox coming up on Monday. Tuesday, a mix of sun and cloud, and then a chance of showers after that on Wednesday. For Nova Scotia in the forecast, coming up on Friday, it is scattered showers. Bit of a cool start to the weekend. High temperatures on Saturday around the mid-teens. Overnight lows down to around the low to mid-single digits. Same thing goes for Saturday night into Sunday. On Monday, looking at a mix of sun and cloud. Same thing goes for Tuesday of next week, and a chance of showers on Wednesday. And for Prince Edward Island, coming up on Friday, scattered showers with that cold front. It moves through. Temperatures cool down for the start of the weekend. They recover a little bit on Sunday. Highs near 18 degrees. Up to 21 on Monday. 23 for Tuesday with a mix of sun and cloud. Chance of showers on Wednesday, Todd.